Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is Read the Signs with Roxy. Go ahead and take a deep breath in, grounding down into our bodies, feeling supported and loved by nature, by the earth. Everything is exactly as it should be. Welcome to the present moment. This is a Scorpio reading. Hi, Scorpio Collective. I'm going to give it one more bell, one more ring. Feeling that stress melt off your back. Welcome, Scorpio. So grateful for you being here with me. Make sure my mic is on. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with a healing tarot, a healing deck, oracle deck card for the Scorpio Collective. Hi, Scorpio. I hope that you guys have been doing well. Something told me that I needed to come out here and do a Scorpio reading. I know it's been some time. Miss you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this, Scorpio, please. We're tuning in with our angels, our ancestors, our guides, Mother Gaia, high powers. We're looking for clarity, any kind of guidance, any signs or symbols for the sign of Scorpio, for the Scorpio Collective. It's your birthday soon. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull our first card for Scorpio. Without hope, we live in desire. Ask yourself, what are my desires? Then ask, what are my genuine needs? Discover how casually you desire things that have no real value for you. Then you'll realize how easily you lose your power. Wow, that is profound. Okay, so I'm loving that. Where are you aiming? Where are you trying to go? What matters to you? Where does your mind go? What are you hoping for? What do you find yourself wishing for, Scorpio? And notice how often there are things that that you really don't need, or even that's just things that are just searching for the past, maybe searching for things that are. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys saw how many cards flew out. That are not. I don't know if I should take all these. There's way too many cards here. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe not. Just things that are impossible, like if you had a time machine, and also, okay. So maybe there's a part of you that thinks that you can achieve those kinds of things. 3:23 on the clock. Okay. So for Scorpio, we have the Fool. Beautiful Scorpio, the Fool. We have Queen of Cups. That's you, Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Okay, so we have, okay. See these, the Six of Pentacles, beautiful, learning to give and take. So the Fool, Queen of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy to start with, Scorpio. I freaking love that. You see this fire? I like to always try to pay attention to the fires as well during the readings, because I do feel like it is very symbolic. So took me a while to get these to burn, because they had been outside and they weathered many storms, since I started uh, the pile. Oh my gosh, look what I just found! A quartz, a rose quartz, a heart rose quartz. I'm gonna put this in the hands of my little Buddha. Oh, and sometimes you need a little bit more support. I think things that are it's like a slow burn. I'm hearing like some things are slow burn, and you need a little bit more tangible things I'm hearing, you know, and it could ground your fire a little bit, because Six of Pentacles is about the give and exchange and receiving, but in a very communal way. So this is what I'm picking up uh, intuitively right now. Okay, so the Queen of Cups, she's looking at this Fool card. She's really thinking, how can I feel this way? How can I begin again? How can I receive this gift of an archetype, right? And you hear the sizzling of the water that was happening, that got soaked into the wood. So change might not be coming easy to you right now, Scorpio. There might be some part of you that feels a little bit tied to the past, a little bit like, you know, the number 6 can be a little bit nostalgic, but it's in the way of money. Not sure what that means, but let's see. Let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers here for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here with me. 6:23 on the clock. Number 23. That number 23 could be significant for you, Scorpio. So we have the Death card falling through, of course, Scorpio. So let me show you this card one more time. So if you look at this card, you're able to see a child, a mother that's, you know, on their knees. They're a little bit in distress. There's someone that died there, royalty. Another guy kind of begging for his life, and um, there's the unknown here. This is like almost like the High Priestess and the Fool card have something similar, but there's two pillars here with the moon in between. This is very into the unknown, okay? And it might be a little bit scary for you. I'm seeing that there's a surrendering that needs to happen here for you, Scorpio, in order for you to let go. Wow, look at that. So there's a little bit of the hangman, when the hangman comes out right for me, I feel like instead of the universe or the environment having to turn you upside down, you're deciding to willingly um, put yourself in that position on your own and say, you know what, I can't. I don't see. What I'm looking at is kind of like a puzzle, and it's something that I can't really foresee um, the symbols in. You know, there's something in you that's like, I can't quite pick this up, or fully grasp what the universe is trying to show me here. Let me allow myself to dawn a new perspective and to just see this differently. Okay, so take your time, Scorpio. I do feel like there's something here that needs to change for you, um, but it's something that's very, very deep. Something, a vibration from the past that is coming back again. We have the Chariot just under that. Ooh, pop. Chariot in reverse. So we have Pisces and Cancer here. These are your two water friends, two water signs, Scorpio. And this energy, with all this water energy coming, and it's kind of saying, hey, you know, um, gosh, there's a surrendering that needs to happen, but also an action towards victory. I think um, Spirit is trying to tell you, trying to ask you for certainty. Can we like really grasp that that this is 3 major arcanas back to back, okay? 3 majors back to back that want to be observed by you. The Hangman, Death, the Hangman, and the Chariot, okay? And they all want to make their way through your energy, Scorpio, but it does look like there is a surrendering that needs to happen, but also um, an awareness and a recognition of how you give your power away. Where are you giving your attention to, Scorpio? didn't I say Six of Cups? So Six of Cups, which is a nostalgic, I do feel like it's like you're coming out of nostalgia and you will find more inspiration to move towards the things that you want to create. Okay, I feel like for a long time you've been, it's been difficult for you to create and to have an outlet for a lot of the ideas, for a lot of things that you've been wanting to see manifest in this reality. But it is saying that that energy is pulling back from you. You are going to be able to create, and all it takes is a refocusing here, it looks like. For Scorpio, please show me clearly for Scorpio. For Scorpio, please show me clearly. Yeah, this is a very slow burn for you, but you know what? That fire, even though it is small, it will keep you warm during the winter, okay? Look at that Judgment. More major arcana. You can't make this up, okay? So Judgment is 20. You know, I think it's you and how you look in the mirror, how you're able to see yourself, how you're able to perceive yourself lightly, you know, okay, without any without any mask, without any shield, without any, you know, there's something very like it's very interesting the way that he's like the way that he sees and the way that he speaks, right? There's a mouth and an eye here, perceiving, speaking. Hmm. The way you seek is the way that you see is the way that you perceive. Maybe the way that you speak is the way that you perceive. Hmm. So listen to the way that you perceive, Scorpio. Listen to yourself. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Star card, and we have the Six of Swords. So right. Okay. So we have six of. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords coming out now. So we had Six of Cups, and we had the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Swords is about moving to better waters, better shores. So it is gonna, everything is gonna be okay when it comes to this Nine of Swords. However, I feel like there's a frustration in you, possibly. I think maybe some nightmares that is coming through concerning your disappointments and your lack of um, motivation right now. Maybe there's like a lack of like, oh, I want it to be I want to feel emotionally full. And I think there's a part of you that is able to understand that there's things that you have to leave behind in the mind in order to come into the feeling that you're looking for. But, you know, Spirit is saying, like, hey, you know what? Look at this. The way that this cup is in reverse, look how she's pouring the other cup. She's pouring both of these cups, actually. So it's like, even though it's a give, maybe it's give the thing that you want to receive, is what I'm picking up here. Maybe it's asking you, give the thing that you want to receive, Scorpio, so that you're able to feel better about leaving something behind. Okay? Leaving behind the past, the frustration, the lack of emotional gratuity. Hmm. Ten of Pentacles here for you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You are not new to this. You are not new to this royalty, Scorpio. You might have had past lives, and you separated yourself from your abundance and your money this lifetime. Hmm. And it seems like you're tying it in this time to somebody else. Uh-huh. Somebody else. But I think, you know, it's very interesting. I think this has something to do with your past for sure. Wanting to feel safe, something about the root chakra, something wanting to be safe here, something that happened to you that wasn't fair when you were a child, keeping you a little bit stuck in stagnation. Okay, very clear message coming through for Scorpio. Alrighty then. Well, where are we? 14:41 on the clock. That's a mirror. 14:41. So I'm gonna pull one more card for you, Scorpio. Let's go ahead into the Gaian Tarot. Six of Cups again. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a part of you that doesn't fully feel like you want, that you know what it is that you want to plant. There's like, that you know that you have the desire to plant a seed, and you know how fertile, you know how quickly something can grow, but there's a part of you that's like, but man, it's like, but for who or for what? Like, there's something in your questioning here. There's something in your, a lack of certainty. Okay. Two of Swords and Temperance. Temperance in the reverse. Okay. So, for Scorpio, please show me clearly. For Scorpio, please show me clearly for Scorpio. Alright, so we have the Hangman again. Beautiful. I love when we have repeating cards because it just shows us that with the Six of Water on the bottom of that deck. So we have the Hangman, the Hanged again. So we have the Hangman twice here. Scorpio, you are in Pisces energy. You are in the process of releasing, letting it all go. It doesn't matter as much as you think it matters. You know, how many lifetimes have you done this? How many identities have you overcome? It's time for you to step into your eternal self, into your soul. Okay? This is about surrendering. The Hangman has always been one of the most mysterious and compelling images in the tarot. Here, the dreamlike figure is suspended in the yoga posture called Vriksha Asana, the tree. Her grace and balance is a mirror of the serenity of her inner being. She is able to stay centered even when her world is in upheaval, when the horizon is off kilter and all things are topsy turvy. Perhaps our yogini is right side up in an upside down world. Her practice and devotion are evident in the way that she has become at one with the sky and the sea. She ignores the discomfort of her position, finding harmony with a deeper vision. She knows how to let go and let God. Goddess. When you get this card in a reading, it's time to face the truth that the ego's notion of being in control is mostly an illusion. The more we become attuned to Mother Nature, the clearer it becomes that we need times of pausing, even reversal, in order to gain an access to wisdom. Although it may be inconvenient or uncomfortable, allow this flow to move through you. Still your inner noise and surrender to what is. Your world may feel like it's been turned upside down, or you may feel stuck. Find your center and don't be afraid. There is an important gift in this, perhaps a new way of seeing, experiencing, or living. Stillness and receptivity are called for. This time of being suspended clears a space so that you can experience how the great mystery acts for your highest good. By not forcing things, but waiting, you may receive gifts of enlightenment and experience divine unconditional love. Okay. Surrender, letting go, finding new perspective, reversal, suspension, sacrifice, and release. Your affirmation is, I find serenity in surrendering to the great mystery. Wow, Scorpio. Okay, so here's some general questions here that I love to read. How can I let go? What do I need to surrender? How can I look at the present situation from a different perspective? What can I change? What or who can I not change? What kind of healing does the tree offer me? What kind of healing can I offer the earth? The example of the tree. Okay. The very next card is death, by the way. So the fact that you got the hangman and then death, so it's these are in a process here. But you know, I think that what is going to help you release Scorpio is knowing that you've already won and claiming that there is no loss in this life. Even if something doesn't go your way, it is still a blessing, still a lesson that pushes you one step closer to who you really are and to what you're truly pulling in to experience, and allowing the expansion to happen for yourself. Okay, because like the book said, control is very much an illusion, and it's better to to let go and let God. Okay, so there is, even though there is pain here from the past, there's things that are causing you to clench and say, this is good enough, actually I'm good, I don't need that. I can stay here, leave me behind. Whatever it is that you think that that you can't do, um, I want you to know that Spirit's trying to comfort you that you can, and that you can overcome all of this stagnation, all this energy that's trying to make you feel like you can't move on or can't move forward. Okay, Scorpio, this is what I have for you today. I love you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you would like a personal reading, the info is in the description box below. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you for all that you do for the collective. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.